morning. I'd like to invite anyone to come closer. Story, to do so now. Well, I saw Piper up here, and I think Acadia is probably downstairs. Oh, Piper is downstairs with Acadia. Palm Sunday, the beginning of Holy Week. Did you know that there were 2 parades on the first Palm Sunday? Do you know why everybody was traveling to Jerusalem? Well, Jerusalem was ruled by the Romans, and the Romans were different than the people who were traveling to Jerusalem. The people who were traveling to Jerusalem were the Jewish people, and they were traveling there to celebrate the feast of the Passover, the time when God led them through the waters to freedom. It was a remembrance, a time of remembering. So the Romans welcomed the Jewish people into Jerusalem, but they still wanted to make sure that the Jewish people knew that they ruled the land. So they had their own parade, which showed a lot of force and might and strength. So the rulers would enter Jerusalem on a horse with power and majesty. Meanwhile, there was another parade that happened. Are you ready for today's story?
Yep.
Jesus was traveling to Jerusalem.
We can see inside Jerusalem.
And he was traveling to Jerusalem from the Mount of Olives. And he had a lot of his followers with him. And he said to them, "Go and get me a donkey. I want to ride into Jerusalem on a donkey." And so they did just what he asked. And Jesus got a donkey to ride on. And there were lots of other people who joined. Do you want to put some of the people on the road?
Do you want to put them in ahead of him?
Mm-hmm.
Look like.
Mm-hmm. And they shouted, they waved palm branches, and they shouted, "Hosanna in the highest." And they threw down their cloaks along the path that Jesus took. "Hosanna in the highest. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And all the way to Jerusalem went Jesus on the donkey. I wonder, what does Hosanna mean? William, do you know what Hosanna means? I wonder what the donkey did after it arrived in Jerusalem. What did the donkey do? We're going to gather up our story and head downstairs with Christine, who's going to help us. And we pack up our story.